Heed the voice of Elune.
Andithor tells me of smoke rising from a grove to the west. Mirana's new allies are not exactly the subtle sort. I do not care what her motivations are. I will not allow her to set another inch of this land ablaze. Right for the western groves. However, the Druids of the Flame plan to seek their so-called rebirth. We will do all we can to stop them.
There is a time for patience, and a time for action.
Andithor tells me that the Druids of the Flame have claimed a grove to the west. No doubt this is where our quarry lurks. Tyrande loses a sharp whistle, calling Ash'ala to her side. Make haste. Every moment we delay provides the zealots another chance to spread their burning ground. I think you were supposed to summon your tiger, your Nightsaber, and it just didn't spawn. Yeah, it's still a bit fresh and buggy. And for some reason, I'm just magnetic to those bugs, because when I watch streamers or other people do this, I do not see those bugs. Though they do not seem to have those bugs and issues. Only me. Oh. Oh, hi! Look at the green bears. They look cool.
We are the children of Elune.
Mirana, you were always such a kind and quiet soul. To think that you would help spore something so foul. There's much to be done.
Do not lose faith.
When Fandral died, I thought we had seen the last of the Druids of the Flame. These zealots seem different. Somehow, though, the source of their power and the threat that they pose to the world are similar enough. Burning ground.
The Kaldori will endure.
Oh, slower than mine. We allowed ourselves to be distracted. We thought the Druids of the Flame had followed us into the dream, when clearly they arrived before we did. With a Murdrasil so close at hand, we cannot allow them to plant their ashen roots here. Release their prisoners, ransack their supplies, do whatever you can to ensure that this burning corruption does not spread further.
Elune, light your way.
Grim reprisal. The Druids of the Flame will not allow you to proceed unfettered once your intentions here become clear. They are my kin, my brothers and sisters under Elune, but they seek to undo all that we have toiled for. Their machinations would condemn countless lives to an all-consuming inferno. I won't allow it. We cannot allow it. Disrupt the rituals, destroy their supplies. If they raise their blades against you, cut them down.
We will fight to protect our future.
Immortality, is that truly what this is about? Is that the lie these zealots have sold them? My people have suffered so much. I will not allow these sycophants to sell them a seeming eternity, built upon a burning pyre of innocent lives. Disrupt their camp and break their ranks. I will seek out their leader and show them how foolish it is to tempt the ire of Elune. Okie dokie. We have another pet battle here. Okay. Aww. It's a little baby. Anyway. I can see Farrak in the distance. That, Hmm. Kaboosh. Let me just kaput everything here. I'm interested in something down. Okay. Wait. Now that I think of it, wouldn't the Emerald Dream be still the big continent? The big main continent? We will all dream of flames. We can extinguish our fire. Blah. Ooh. Ooh. Has the wrong Why is crit lower? Let me just
I have many, many wares.
Who's this? Ghost. Skelly. I will keep the Skelly one. Banshee.
May your feet find good trails.
Cyniclaw Stalker. The thing is, I can do this. Cannot be tamed, but it has all the abilities and everything. I wish I could tame you. Oh, well. What in the world? I will be reborn in flame. No. Captured a rune bear. Okay.
Walk gently on the earth.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's free all those rune bears and sisters and fairy drakes. The fairy drakes in the cages reminds me a lot of how to get those. Ooh, we went all the way over there. Lost Stream Crags. Ooh, there's so much cool things to look at. Eye of Ysera. Anyway. Fanatical ritualists. It does seem like this area seems really big in comparison to what I thought how big it was. I will be immortal again. No, you will not. Immortality is a lie. Molten Rune Bear. Yikes. Ooh. Where? Ah, saw it. Oh, we have a green dragon here. One Emerald Guardian. Free you, and pets attack you, free you, there we go. And I think it will be enough to kill one of you? Yes, it was. Okay. Disrupting complete. Whoa! Okay.
The druids of the flame seek to bolster their ranks in the
this
dream.
is-
Strike them down and seal
There.
their portals.
Hello.
The goddess gives me strength. Our foes will know our fury.
Even as warped by flame as they are, these druids have not forgotten the way to the dream. It will be difficult to keep them out entirely. Still, without a proper base of operations, they will struggle to expand their influence. Your deeds today will help ensure Madrasil's safety against the spreading fire.
There is a time for patience and a time for action.
To think after all we have been through, that any druid would dare try to warp the dream in such a way. These druids are an affront to the suffering that the Kaldori have endured.
We will fight to protect our future.
Ayo. You arrived just in time. Norana lurks just beyond the ridge. She appears to be taking part in some manner of ritual alongside a man who appears to be their leader. These are powerful druids, and their strength is amplified by their ties to the Firelands. Taking the blade to all of them at once would be foolish. Still, the least we can do is disrupt their ritual. If we send them scattering, we buy ourselves time and an opportunity to press the advance elsewhere.
Elune, light your way.
While you were disrupting their camp, Andithor took the liberty of discerning Noran's location. She stands with the so-called Prophet of the Flame just beyond the terrace. We have a chance to behead this foul serpent, and I intend to take it. Whatever ritual they seek to invoke, we must put a stop to it. We do not have much time. Speak to me when you are ready to strike. I wish this would be fully voice acted. The time to strike is now. We must be decisive. Let me know when you're ready.
Do not
Grunt. Oh.
Behold, I bless you with the embers of Ragnaros. We must ensure Varrock
invisible.
makes way for the new Fire Lord.
There we go.
A crown of flame will reign over Azeroth. You all have seen the destruction caused by Tyrande.
She refused to join us in the restoration of our people's immortality.
These lies poison my people against me.
She would bring a tree of death into the world, condemning the Kaldori to the Shadowlands.
Traitors! Apostates! This madness ends here!
Interesting, and not entirely wrong. Ho! Sylvanesh, the Ascended. I missed the memo. There's no other player here, so... That is so interesting, that take. That point of view. Oh, that is it. That I like that I like that kind of. It is done. Come. We regroup with the denizens you saved. Oh, I want to loot his corpse.
What would you ask of the Kaldorei?
The so-called the so-called prophet purports to represent the interests of the Kaldorei, but I see him plain enough. He craves power, and he exploits the fear and suffering of the Kaldorei to claim it. His work must not continue, not while I yet draw breath.
Heed the voice of Elune.
The Druids of the Flame are nothing more than allies of convenience to Farak and his ilk. Nevertheless, they present a dire threat to the well-being of Elmidrasil, to say nothing of the rest of the dream. The victory we earned here today was hard fought, but it only served to stem the tide. No doubt the Prophet and the Priestess have already reunited with their erstwhile allies. We should return to Murthra. She needs to know of this.
The Kaldorei will endure.
Though it pains me to say so, I understand how these zealots have swayed so many of my people to their cause. The Kaldorei have suffered time after time, tragedy after tragedy. The Druids of the Flame promised them relief, purity, salvation. But it is a lie. We cannot burn away the scars we have suffered. They will forever be part of us. We must return to Elmidrasil. Our fight is not over. Not while Farak yet remains to threaten all we have worked for.
In her light, all truths are revealed.
I like this take on the story. I like it a lot.
Power is no substitute for ideals.
True. I am glad to see you return. Would that I could bid you a moment to rest for all of the hard work that you have done. Unfortunately, we've no such luxury. Where one flame falters, another flares in response. Elmidrasil remains in danger.
Is it the Farak's aim is to take the tree? Why is he holding back? And why place his troops so far from his goal?
Farak craves power. The power to subjugate. Whatever he is planning, it is a means to this end.
We must go, observe his soldiers, and learn what they are up to.
But Queen Alexstrasza, I must...
Farak is my responsibility now.
No further to say anything. Why is Rathion's being oddly silent? I mean, sure, all these ancient beings here talking, and then there's this teen.
For all dragonkind.
Mayhem incarnate.
Time is short.
I am looking forward to questing with you. We need to uncover exactly what Farak's plan is. He is holding his forces away from the tree, but we do not know why. I can do some scouting, but direct conflict with Farak could not help our cause right now. It would not help. Follow me further into the dream. There is a primalist encampment to the north. Let us start there, so we can put an end to this madness.
I will meet you near the primalist encampments to the northwest.
I have been expecting you.
Rathian to say something.
The Black Dragon flight will be redeemed.
The Frozen Heart. You are such an interesting character. Anyway, let's go. Oh, hold on. I think I can do one of the quests. This is really awkward.
I offer you my aid.
Okay. Shoulder. You could use an up. Oh, only flagstones. Did I start collecting? Oh. You know what? I can do this, so I will do this.
Farewell.
It has all the wrong stats. Ah, poop. There was one with the correct
The
stats.
skies
Ah,
call to
poop.
me. In unity, find strength. Until next time. Be bold. Be true.
What
We
do you
are
want of
united
me?
in purpose.
Sooner than later. Okay, okay, okay.
Farewell.
I will do that eventually.
How may I help?
I really want updated, like, snow leopard model. Preferably with the fur they actually have, because snow leopards, they're floofy. And I want my floofy snow leopards. Now, okay. Copper link, let me do this. Delete. Very fitting, but also, how dare. At notify at WoW Alliance Knights Elven Heritage Armor. There we go. Okay, now we go that way. Mayhem Incarnate. I mean, the Void is most likely gnawing on his mind. But since he is such a huge, ancient, powerful creature, he is probably resistant enough to keep his mind at least for a couple of years. But we'll take care of him before then. Oh, there he is. Is he just flying around? Doing ow, damn. Oh, I thought that was a other side. Okay, never mind.
Unruly flame elementals are infiltrating new areas of the dream. Snuff them out before they set anything else ablaze.
You look cool! Look at this guy!
Talons ready. Ready to fly. For Viranoth.
Yo!
Change of plan?
Buri. As a member of the Claws of Viranoth, my loyalty lies with her.
Take flight.
Oh, please, Viranoth, remain as a character. Or have a heroic sacrifice moment.
Show me your worth.
Though I would love if you would stay relevant. At least for a while. Or like you become a character that may return later. Or something like that. Anyway, my claws are here.
Viranoth? You have returned.
Bari, I had not expected Farak to put you on the front line.
I had not expected him to let us live.
Us? The others also live? I am pleased.
That is so cool. Who are the Claws of Viranoth? During my time with the Primalists, I commanded an elite squadron of primal dragons. They were called the Claws of Viranoth. The 4 Claws were my most trusted soldiers. They all possessed extraordinary extraordinary talent which made them quite useful. I am pleased to be reunited with them. There's so
Be
much
gone, then.
story that could have been told, but we already got so much story and story tidbits. Would have been like more would always been cool, but oh. Of course we only saw one side of this all play out. And these are like, because they were called Trueborn in the questline as well, and Primal and all that stuff. These guys may be elemental connected, but they are not elemental infused like the elemental primal drakes. So it's really, really interesting to see. And there is still, like, again, with, come on. Us finding out this cutscene about Alexstrasza, that I missed, apparently. Alexstrasza, saying, oh, yeah, I did wrong, they infused our eggs all and blah blah. Then, like, of course it would be very interesting, like, it would just make sense if, because there were all primal elemental dragons, infuse them with elements, blah blah. We saw that. So the primal dragons, the incarnates, might also be a product of the Titans, of the Titan Keepers, and all that stuff, etc., etc. And I would really like to see I would like to see more about that, and I'd be fine with it being a side quest you have to find by chance and stuff, but oh well.
Talon's ready.
Vernoth had a squadron that consisted of her most trusted primal dragons. There were 4 of us, me, Suska, Lethka, and Tero. Originally it was purely a tactical decision. A general who knows their soldiers well can better apply their talents. But beneath her cold exterior, I know she cares for us more than she lets on. She came back, didn't she?
Fly high, stay free.
Line up! After Vernoth left, Farak put all 4 of the claws of Vernoth on different tasks. He left me in charge of this camp and told me to keep the portals open at all costs. The Druids of the Flame are empowering the portals for the Primalists' reinforcements to come through. We should close those portals and thin out their ranks. I love that he's like immediately, Mom's back? Okay, let's ally with Mom.
By wing and claw.
That just shows like there's so much character behind, like,
Speak quickly.
and behind the goals and like the ideals. Like, sure, I wouldn't use the word corrupt with the Titans, though. You know, we know that they meddled with the development stuff, but you know, there were decisions made and decisions regretted. Best laid plans.
That is your choice.
Farak may be brash, but he is not a fool. If we are to save the dream, we must undermine his plans as quickly as possible. At their core, the Primalists are unorganized. Infiltrate their camp and search for any clues or information. The more information we have, the sooner we can take down Farak and once and for all.
Stay true to your beliefs.
I really, really wish or hope that we see more of like the, like, what's the Element's point of view of all of this? Like, so far the elemental lords are like, they've been mentioned, like, Ragnaros was mentioned, the true Fire Lord was mentioned, and stuff like that, and it's like, does this guy want to become the next Fire Lord? This dude? I wasn't fully able to understand, to like, comprehend brain-wise what was said. Clues found.
Viranoth neglected my power, but Varrock will not. If I prove myself here, I could become as mighty as the Incarnates.
Okay. So much for that. But like, you know, so far it just seems the elementals are just like, sure, whatever. You do you. We've been here forever. This will not really change us as much. I mean, sure, we would gain a foothold on Azeroth like better than in prime times, but we don't wanna take sides in case, you know, whatever happens. That's like what it seems like. They're like, we'll send, like, we will provide the forces summoned, as we always do, because, you know, the elements have no real toll in this, no real opinion in this. Like, they're like, I mean, these guys do kind of fight in our name, kind of, but they're also kind of idiots, so we're just gonna let it happen and play out and see how we come out, and see who comes out on top. And like, even if it's just right-clicking one NPC and listening to them, like, oh, that, I mean, yeah, we don't really want to like intervene because we don't like. We learned with the we kind of learned the hard way with Deathwing and stuff that maybe we should just keep out of stuff like that.
How dare he? I alone am worthy to receive this power. Varrock chose me.
How dare who? The flame guy? The fire dude? The druid guy? That I can't remember the name of because I can't see his name, his things in text. And my brain just blanked for enough of a second to not fully comprehend what I've been told right in front of my face. And yes, I'm man enough to admit that.
I will be the one to smash the barrier to pieces. Then Viranoth will see how wrong she was to leave us.
Okay. So who you angry at?
Cinder Summit will serve our needs. Only I am strong enough to harness the power within that mountain. Not these servants.
There's power in a mountain, and I'm assuming it's here. Assuming where the raid's gonna be. I do not understand the glitch that's happening.
Unruly flame elementals are infiltrating new areas of the dream. Snuff them out before they set anything else ablaze.
Guys, I'm back.
Change of plan? Good hunting.
Disrupting the forces should protect the dream for now.
Fly high, stay free.
You got upgraded, but apparently also not. Weird. Oh my god, all these quest items that I can't turn in. Ah, poop.
Time is short.
Best laid plans.
Power is no substitute for ideals.
Lefka left those notes.
That is your choice.
Yeah, I mean, she's angry because they were not left a choice. Which is completely understandable. But then again, I mean, everyone could have just dealt with this whole situation differently, let's be honest. Legitimately straight up, everyone involved could have just dealt with this whole situation.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Got to activate you.
For Viranoth. Take flight.
Terra was another one of Viranoth's claws. He never wanted to attack the dream, and some of the Primalists who served him may feel the same. See if you can convince them to join our side. I can put a mark of Viranoth on you so Terra's troops will not attack you right away.
Good hunting.
Ooh.
Speak quickly. We have much to do.
I mean, I guess it's easy enough to convince these guys to be like, hey, we think Titan's bad and evil because forced it upon dragons. And those guys are like, yeah, that's kind of poop of them. And join the Primalists. So there are understandable ones, but like there was never really how did the Primalists became the Primalists thing. It's just understandable, okay. But it was never really told in the story. And that's what hiccups with some people, which is, whatever. I had no idea my old guard would be willing to return to my side. I am happy to see them. When I chose to go to Alexstrasza, I told no one. I simply left. But we must learn more about Farok's plan before pursuing personal matters. Let us see what else Buri can tell us.
On your Buri, what did Farok say of his plan?
He separated any of us he feared would be loyal to you early on. Farok is fixated on the wellspring of life. That is all I learned. Terra was with Farok in a cave to the west not long ago.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, hi! I did not expect that. Okay. Let's do our part.
I will wait here.
Dreambreaker Flame... I think the Flame Tongues will not join us. Harming the dream was a step too far. Never mind! I'll never side with the Titans. Farok won't rest until the wellspring burns. Why try to resist? Hey you! Ow. Hey you! Hey you, look at this cute baby. Maybe that convinced you? Oh. You're nothing compared to the power of the elements. Farok one, okay. Okay. Hey you might be fire guy, but if Farok turns the world to fire, where am I supposed to live? I mean, yes. Are you? I'm loyal to Tero, and Tero was loyal to Vernoth. Was? Was. You're just eating. Tero wanted to stand with Vernoth. And so should I. Vrock didn't abandon us. I'm assuming you think, like Vernoth did, she didn't abandon you or their deals. So...
I will wait here.
harming the dream was a step too far. I love that they... Ooh, now they're... Were they yellow before or green? What was you? Draught of Varrock. Yarr! Draw fiery mixture calls through you, increasing your haste and causing... I am very... Ingius Stonemaller, Ascended Earth Primalist. Terra's lifeless body lays motionless atop the stone. Oh, you keep your hands off Lethka's prize. Oh, you a-hole! Playing dead like that. Terra's body is burned and badly beaten. 2 puncture wounds on his neck delivered the killing blow. A bite from a proto-dragon. 2 puncture wounds? I'm not quite sure about that. That sounds like a vampire. A bite from proto-dragon. The wound is too small for Varrock. It came from someone much smaller.
Lethka! What have you done?
I removed an obstacle. You abandoned us to your regrets. Varrock continued on the path to victory. Now, I have a mountain to explode.
I will stop Lethka. Mortal, take Burry and find Suska.
Last one left of those guys. I will disable this thing because it almost killed me. Let me just heal up for a second. Give me a moment. Can I combine that with food? Yeah, sure. Increase my stats, guys. We can combine it with food. Even though this food is nothing, it does help a bit.
Ready to fly.
Promise directive.
By wing and claw.
Terror was always protective of those he commanded. He would have wanted us to save who we can.
Fly high, stay free.
Vernoth will not rest until Terror is avenged. I have to, Crit mastery, haste mastery. What are my stats? I need haste and crit.
Take flight.
Terror gave his life to protect the dream, which means we must see it through. Vernoth should be able to handle Lethka. We must find Suska. I hope Lethka did not attack her first. We should start looking near the wellspring. Meet me there so we can continue our search.
By wing and claw. Come on! Suska should be closer to the wellspring.
Whoops, there.
Talon's ready.
Oh, play movie. Okay, cool. Do you see that? I think that's Suska. I see nothing. Honestly. I honestly don't see anything. I hope it's not despawned.
Ready to fly.
Observe the Wilson.
By wing.
Oh, over there. Okay.
We waste precious time. Dreamrender could cleave this barrier in an instant.
Is this simple task too much for you? Once the wellspring is filled with flames, my flames, it will set the entire realm ablaze. Then, through that tree, all Azeroth will burn. Yet you would have me squander my power to make up for your failures.
I only thought... Forgive me. We will bring this barrier down.
No, you will not.
Yikes.
There she is. You can get closer without me drawing their attention.
Who of them was she? Because I didn't see her. Oh, well, okay. Hi. Suska, Clovernoth. Hi, psst. It's me. I'm hiding under your wing.
You need me?
Farok is a poor leader. His mission is doomed to fail. What, Clovernoth? We're separate. Okay. Heard of Clovernoth? I was a member of as well. When we were separated, Farok found me to be the most capable. He left me in charge of his troops attacking the barrier. His mind is scattered. He cannot lead an army in his current state. This plan was doomed from the start.
Stay true to yourself.
Interesting.
Fly low, stay sharp.
Rory is here.
Fly free. Eyes open, claws ready.
Big, bright, beautiful barrier. Bury Vernoth. Once she left us at the mercy of Farok. We had no choice but to follow him. I do not know what his plan is, but he ordered me and the Primalist to bring down this barrier. We have made little progress, but Vernoth will want us to slow him down. Some fragments of the barrier have chipped away. If you collect them, we can channel their energy back into the shield. Can I trust you to undo the damage that I have done? Yeah, sure.
After Veranoth left, Farok separated any who might be loyal to her. I was sent here to attack the barrier. I do not know where Taro and Buri are. But Farok still trusted Lethka and sent her to detonate the Cinder Summit. She readily accepted. Once the barrier is gone, Farok will reach the wellspring and convert its life magic to flame. Lethka was always trouble. Now she is dangerous. We have damaged the barrier, but I think we can undo some of it. The wayward barrier magic can be channeled to restore it.
Is this the guy that got burnt? No, okay. It would be funny if we could just find his corpse here. Just be like, unlucky primalist. Just a corpse of this guy, of that guy that was there. He's so funny. Does this work? No, where is this? Where's my... There it is. Tranquilizing shot. Wasn't there a crystal? Oh, I already gathered that one. You, attack. And collect. And collect. But this... I don't think we will win this. I don't think we will succeed. Because... Wasn't this a raid? Isn't this the entrance to the raid? I kind of hope the raid will not be like, oh, they went into the dungeon and sit in the dungeon waiting for us. I hope it will be like... It will be... Like the raid where we, not the raid, like the dungeon, in the Naran Plains, where we enter a quote-unquote dungeon, but it's actually just a right-click, oh, we are here now, and this entire area is the raid. But we'll see about that. I do wish for more raids per expansion, though. I miss the times where an expansion had 4 or more raids as a, like, you know, entirety of the expansion thing. Even if some of them don't even have to be story related. It can just be like, this powerful enemy, there, powerful creature, good loot, go kill. That's all that it needs to be sometimes. Speak with Suska. I know, anyway.
What is our mission?
The barrier has been repaired.
We should regroup with the others. And stop.
Then stop Lethka. I like that there's cool sound design with the voice getting quieter as she flies away, but I would like to, you know, understand it.
What must be done?
Oh, you're so cool. I love you. Oh. There we go. It's counts as a raptor. Ah, Pathfinder. No, it's the wrong animal pet. Pet breed. It's more. I mean, guess shape-wise, it's more raptor than a cat. Ah, well.
My claws are ready.
Big, bright, beautiful barrier.
Fly low. Stay sharp.
Thank you for preventing his onslaught.
Eyes open. Claws ready.
Power eruption lies.
Stay true to yourself.
Wait, huh? Okay.
Fly low. Stay sharp.
Burry told me that Lethka plans to ignite Cinder Summit, and Vernoth pursued her. Lethka revealed herself because she knew that Vernoth would go after her. The power in Cinder Summit can destroy this barrier, or Vernoth. We have to go after them. A former member of the Claws of Vernoth, Lethka, has pledged herself to Farok's cause. She intends to detonate Cinder Summit. Oh boy. Ooh, how does this look? Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, yes, accept.
Veranoth should be back by now.
Where is she?
Veranoth pursued Lethka to Cinder Summit. After we saw what she did to Taro.
Lethka is more dangerous than Viranath knows. We cannot allow Lethka to detonate that mountain. If Cinder Summit explodes, the barrier will fall.
I don't think it was called Cinder Summit at the moment of you invading. I think you called it that. Hi, Vernoth. Hold on. My Drake smelled coin. I mean, it's a glyph, but it's shaped like a coin. I want to land on this spike. Oh, it's over there. Fair enough. Oh, you're just freezing this. This is fine.
Mortal, quickly! Go now!
Mortal, quickly, go now. Oh, we just attack Lethka? Okay. Man, there's so many characters that I think would have been become raid bosses.
Burning you to ash, then melting your precious ice incarnate.
Well, we'll see about that. Like,
You threw away power for ideals. I will not! Frag! Will.
Lethka. I failed her.
you did not. She chose her own fate. Man, we're killing a bunch of guys that would have been interesting raid bosses. Swift skimming. Ground skimming can now occur while affected by Thrill of the Skies. Which is real great for the next expansion. Aerial halt, flat back, reducing forward movement, airborne recovery, activating aerial halt while affected by Thrill of the Skies generates 1 vigor. After activating aerial halt, experience a brief moment of weightlessness as the effect of gravity are reduced for 4 seconds. Ooh. I will I have not near enough.
I will enjoy burning you to ash.
Nope. I defeated you. The story is this part of the timeline. Nope. Anyway, hi.
Approach.
Power, corruption, and lies.
Be gone then.
I cannot celebrate the loss of a friend, but it had to be done. Well, I mean, if we're being completely fair, I don't think she was a friend anymore, but I do know how much treachery can sting.
You both have my thanks. I know it was not easy.
For us, or for you.
Nothing? Okay. Tactile withdrawal.
We are done speaking.
Skills of remorse. Yikes. We have stopped this attack on the barrier, but Farak will find a way through. We need to return to Alexstrasza and Merithra and tell them his plans for the wellspring. Return as soon as possible. It is more urgent than ever to stop Farak.
That claws to me.
Oh, there's
Unruly flame elementals are infiltrating new areas of the dream.
Can't take care of that. No,
Jaredin.
burn in this quest first. And I should.
Hello.
Looming dreams. Why can I not turn on this quest? Oh, I need. Okay, 5. Never mind. There's even text there. That's weird.
Show me your worth.
It seems our fates are
intertwined.
I hope we get some Rathian action.
May your dreams be peaceful.
Kalinuri.
Ishnu Allah.
Who are you? So Farak is off to the wellspring.
Treasure the gift you have been given.